What's up, Lions? It's your boy Mason Jyree, and if you're new to the Lions Den, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are not new, then you already know what's going on here. We getting bigger and bigger. We getting better and better and better and better. And I'm elevating. Excuse me. So as y'all can see, we about to talk about some random stuff, and we're about to also, talk about some new music. We're gonna get into little things that I wanted to get into yesterday. So I just want to know, y'all let me know below, and I'm gonna ask this frequently throughout the live as more people come on the live. You know, as you elevate and stuff like that, you get a bigger budget and you get more stuff and you get more this and more that. So, that's what I'm doing right now. Now, you see, excuse me, put it to the top on that Vaseline. Is what for the men out here? Well, women wear studs too. So, for the people who wear studs, do you guys like circle or you more of a square? See, me, I'm more of a circle. You know what I mean? I like diamonds that are circled. I don't really like square diamonds. Is that just me or is it everybody? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know below. What I'm realizing, Lions, give me 1 second. What I'm realizing is that I do give Taurus energy. I give Taurus a little bit. Like the way I present myself. Oh, I'm about to just bit my goddamn. Fuck the Taurus. The way I present myself, not present myself, but it's like I have a certain elegance. Taurus are all about beauty and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm really on that like that. Like I'm really on that. Me, my wealth is not flashy wealth. I don't think Taurus wealth is flashy. I feel like my wealth is not, my wealth is more so like grounded, stable. It's there. I don't like too many I don't like all the big chains and all that shit. You know what I mean? I like simple luxury. A nice chain, nice diamond studs, you know what I mean? A little nice diamond chain and stud set, stuff like that. One piece outfits, one piece outfits with the J's, just different little stuff like that. What I'm really realizing is that like I like simple luxury. You know what I mean? Simple luxury. Even in a mansion, it's gonna be simple. I don't like too much. I don't like too much. So that is pretty much that. I got a lot of big things in store. I got a lot of big. What's up, Joe Himmer? I got a lot of big things in store. Listen, listen, listen. I'm glad that my budget is increasing. It was a time where I didn't have shit. So it's like the budget is increasing. And while my budget is increasing, I'm figuring out my sense of style, figuring out my sense of fashion. And I'm figuring out, what I like. Like I just asked earlier on the live. Do you guys like stud? Do you like the diamond earrings? Wait a minute, they're all diamonds. Do you like the square ones or do you like the circle ones? Because me, I'm personally more of a circle stud earring wearer. I like the squares, but I'm more of a circle one. So I'm just more stuff, more dividends coming into, elevating, doing bigger and bigger stuff. So now that I'm elevating, I got to go a little bit harder in my career. We have yet to see a music video yet. I mean, y'all have yet to see one yet. So just know the one that's coming, the budget is big and it's from me. So I'm very appreciative of that. I'm not one of those people and I will never be one of those people as I get very, very wealthy and climb into my millionaire dollar status. Am I going to think that I'm the shit? I mean, I'm the shit, but it's never that deep. Like I still feel like, with my wealth, I'm going to be humble. I'm going to do a lot of things for society and for stuff like that. That's very, very, very important to me. I feel like I don't want to be rich and share and just be stingy. You know what I mean? I don't want to be rich and be stingy. You got all that money in the world and you can't help society. That's a little, that's a little, I don't know how I feel about that. That just will never be me, So that is pretty much that. I'm establishing myself. I'm also thinking about my life, my future. I may not never have a baby mama, but I know I want to have my own kids. You know what I mean? And I think that's just very, very, very important. Like 6 more years of being 20, I got to start planning this type of stuff. You know what I mean? I got to start really planning this stuff. Like, when am I going to have my children? Just small stuff like that, because even though despite of me being whatever you want to call a gay man, I still want to have kids. I still want my legacy to go on. I still want my kids. I thought I was the shit. My children are probably going to be like the shit. Like my children are going to be the shit. I already know. And I'm going to support them. I'm going to elevate them. But that's part of the reason why I do what I do. I don't do this for my mother, my father. I don't do this for my brother, my sister. I do this for my future family. I do this for my future kids and myself. That's really why I do what I do. Oh, let me say it like this. With me loving my craft too, because I love my craft. That's part of the reason why I do my job. But it's for my future kids. It's for my future kids and myself. All right. So that's pretty much that, y'all. It's your boy Mason Jyree. If you're new to the Lions Den, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are not new, then you already know what's going on here. And what's going on is we're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Listen, yes, I said we because if you're a part of what I have going on, we are a collective. We're a team. We've been working it. We've been working it. We've been working it. We're making our way up to the top, y'all. We're making our way up to the top. And I'm so appreciative for y'all for rocking with me. I'm so appreciative for myself for not giving up on myself. And I'm so appreciative to the Most High Divine for blessing me and being there for me. You know, I'm not here to sell religion. I'm here to sell records. However, I do have faith. I want y'all to remember that. And my faith is what's kept me through the darkest nights, through the darkest times. You know, it's what's going to continue to get me through my my career. Because I don't think I'm ever going to lose my faith. You know, I don't think I'm never going to lose my faith. So that is pretty much just that. I just want to come here and check in with y'all, let y'all know that I am working. I'm pretty sure you can see with my bio. Anytime I'm too quiet, just know I'm working. Like, I'm not lazy. So if you're not seeing me on YouTube, it's because I'm cooking up something behind the scenes. If you're not seeing me on Instagram, wherever else you see me, it's because I'm cooking up something behind the scenes. I'm always online. I'm watching everything. But it's like, you know, I'm just realizing my voice has power. And I feel like true power doesn't always speak all the time. True power is selective. I feel like I pick and choose when I want to talk. Now, I don't have to come on here all day, every day, you know, to get, you know, my coin on. Some creators have to go online and get the people's money. I don't ask the people for nothing. Never have, never will. I got my own stability. Thank God for it. Thank God for it. Thank God for it. I just need the people to keep getting into my music, keep getting into my books, keep getting into all that. I don't need $1. I need you to go over there and read them books, listen to that music, and watch my TV shows and everything that I have coming. That's what I need y'all to get into. So that pretty much is that. When I tell y'all, and I keep reiterating that I'm self-made, everything that I have is because of me, my research, my studies, and wanting to figure out how I won't be cheated in my career. Yes. Y'all don't understand. It's not too many people in the world who are self-made, meaning they go through trials and tribulations, poverty, everything self, and they somehow still manage to be in an industry where it's so much nepotism. Do y'all not understand that? A person like me making it into the industry with no help, that is hard work. And you're gonna give me the respect that I deserve and that I will have. Because before I had clout, and before I have clout, I have respect. People respect me over anything else. And that's what makes a sustainable career. That's what's going to keep me here throughout the 30s, throughout the 2040s, throughout the 2050s, the respect that I've garnered right now. I want y'all to know, Mason Jyree, I'm not just here for 2020. I'm eating us up in the 2037, 2047, 57, 67. I might be retired by then. By the 2070s, I'm definitely retired. I'm chilling with my family, but I'm a decade artist. I'm like the male Beyonce. I'm around this for a long time. I'm for real. I'm around here for a long time. I'm being honest. I'm just a decade type of artist. That's just how I'm coming. I'm always going to keep reinventing myself. I'm always going to pop out. I'm always going to do what I do. You know, the ground that I've been building these first couple of years of my life has been solid foundational ground. You know, I haven't had anybody behind me. And I'm kind of glad for that because, you know, I own myself. What's up, Myra? You calling me by my first name? Hello. Yes, we have the black screen right now. The black screen is very much important because when I pop out the next time, I'm eating you up. I'm eating them up. So, you know, that's that. To all the lines who are in the comments, I'm never ignoring y'all. I just want to make sure that I'm on here speaking and, you know, like getting my point across. But shout out to Gunner. Shout out to Muchiro and Myra. Let me see who's the other one. Joe Heimer, yeah, shout out to all y'all. Y'all know I love everybody who comes to the Lions Den. Y'all, I'm vibing with y'all, you know. It was a reason. I'm not gonna say it's a reason. I'm sounding like them people who be pulling cars. It ain't a reason. You just was on YouTube this morning and you came across Mason Jyree. Thank you for being here. But that is pretty much that, y'all. Like, I just want to let y'all know that I'm working. I'm going hard. I tell y'all this all the time. And if you haven't heard me say it, I'm saying it now. I treat my music career like a game of football, meaning I'm very competitive with it. I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna see a lot of clips of me like I'm talking about it like, yeah, and I gotta just keep my head in the game. I'm talking about music like a football, but it just is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just competitive with it. I'm competing with myself. So I just want to let y'all know that I'm going hard. I'm going bigger and bigger. I think I'm at the point in my career now where I'm not just putting stuff out. I'm like being strategic about it. I'm thinking about the business. I'm thinking about my image, my brand, my sound, all those different type of stuff that makes a true, you know what I mean? I won't say pop artist, but that's what makes a true mainstream artist. You know, me just cultivating myself. And I want to be honest with y'all. If I was singing songs that other people wrote for me, if I was doing stuff like that, I'm pretty sure I would be a flop. Like if I was on here saying stuff that people were telling me to say, I would be a flop. I think my success comes from me being authentic, if I'm being honest, like me being myself. And I couldn't have had like, you know, I could have easily been a child star, but I wouldn't have been here now. You know what I mean? Because I would have been forced to do and say and live and be things that I'm not. And I just think my authenticity is something that I'm very proud of. It's something that I'm going to continue to carry throughout my career because I'm truly building a legacy. And I want people to know that, like, I'm not, you're just an artist that you see that makes music. Like, I'm a legacy act. Okay. I just haven't had anybody say, hey, I want to pick you and I want to put you here. And that's fine. Let me build myself up. I like working. Let me build myself and establish myself up so that when the people come, I'm right. I still own myself. It's a partnership, not a contractual obligation. You get my drift? Ownership is very, very, very important because I have built something sustainable by myself. I didn't need a label. Still don't need one. So when I do get that, it's like an icing on the cake. You know what I mean? I've already made the cake myself. I've already mixed it up and put it in the oven. The label and the support that's about to come into my life is just the icing on the cake. You know what I mean? I know the business myself. I owe myself. I won't consider myself signing too many artists, maybe one throughout my 30, 40-year career, maybe one. But I'm a CEO myself. You know, the difference between an artist who just wants to sing or just wants to rap and a person like myself is that I know the business. You know, I know the things that I need to know on the back end, you know, and who could I say? Maybe like, you know, like a Jay-Z, Nipsey Hussle. It's crazy. I'm a singer, but I have this hustle mentality about me because I had to get it out the mud. I had to get it out the mud. So people like, you know, Jay-Z, Nipsey Hussle, people who really like, you know, Pharrell Williams. Shout out to Pharrell. Shout out to Pharrell. People like Pharrell Williams who have literally got it out the mud. Y'all don't understand that. These are people who have got it out the mud. Those are Jay-Z is a legend. Pharrell is an icon. These are people who are like, you know what I mean? Pharrell is the culture. I am the culture too. So I always am going to give shout out to the legends, you know, to the people before me. When y'all see me with these people, don't act brand new. I already told y'all I know Jay-Z. I already told y'all I know Pharrell. I already told y'all. I already know these people. They know me. I told y'all this already, so don't act brand new when you see the pictures, because I already know what's going to go on in my life. I support the legends. I like old school artists because they can teach me something. You know what I mean? They can teach me something that I don't know now. A lot of these artists that are hot now, they're not like Mason Jyree because they think they know it all. They think I can still learn every day. I can still grow every day. And why wouldn't I want to grow from a person who has been in the industry and at the top of their game 30 years before me? Why wouldn't I? Who the hell am I? I'm just getting started. I show respect to the legends, and I always will. With that being said, I love you, Lions. Keep it hot, keep it spicy. It's your boy, Mason Jyree. And if you're new to the Lions, then welcome, welcome, welcome. We're getting bigger and bigger. I love you, Lions. Abonne-toi.